이 퀘스트는 그냥 가서 만나야 되나봐. 자, 일단 오프합니다. 탈레타스가 안 보이네. 어디 있는지. 자, 이거 받아보자. 야, 스파터 왜 또 이렇게 금세 체력권이 떨어지고 있냐?
What's with all the whispering?
Shh. If the soldiers hear us, they'll kill me. You're the Mystios working for Kira and the rebels, yes?
I am.
Yes, you are. Many whispers of your deeds, Mystios. Many whispers. Many secrets, too. About the rebel girl.
If you know something, spit it out.
If the soldiers see me, they'll kill me. Apollo knows they already tried. There's a house near the market, been boarded up for ages. Sneak your way in. We'll talk after.
Strange. I should find the house, see what this beggar has to say.
뭐지? 거지가 뭐 정보를 가지고 있나? 카라랑 뜨거운 밤을 보냈던 캐릭터인데 지금 조심스럽네. 여긴가봐.
Bloody footprints. A child's. Must have been hiding in that chest. This woman was killed. Left in the open without dignity. Huh. An Athenian spear tip broke off in her ribs. A note was left behind. A warning from Podarkis. He was paying this woman to keep quiet. About what? Wooden dolls. A mother and child. One engraved with the letter M and the other K. Nothing else to find here. I need to speak with that strange woman.
원래 키라가 애가 있었나?
And what did the Mystios find?
A body. A woman. She was killed by an Athenian spear.
This is all?
There was a letter from Podarkis. Said he'd kill them both if she broke her silence. Both? Why kill a child unless...
Oh, it was his. Shh. They could be listening. Now tell me, quietly, what else did you find?
The dolls. Engraved with the letters K and M. M is for Mater. You asked who I worked for. The little doll with the K, the child was Kira.
Yes, which means?
헐? 이거야?
By the gods! Podarkis is Kira's pater.
Very wise, Mystios.
이미
Very
죽였는데?
wise indeed.
포다르케스?
Kira needs to know.
She'll never believe you. Never. Her whole life she hunts the man who sent Athenians to kill her mother in front of her terrified eyes. But the gods spared little Kira. She escaped.
How do you know so much?
I was there, Mystios. I protected the little one. The Athenians were so busy trying to kill me, Kira slipped right past their blades.
Kira needs to know Podarkis is her father. But I won't confront her until I have proof.
The woman came to Podarkis' house one night, begged me to give him the doll Kira made for him.
If Podarkis had it, he might have kept it somewhere.
Only the gods would know.
I will find this doll.
Now Mystios knows who she works for. The rebels should know.
포다르케스 이미 죽여버렸는데? 지도자의 집 여기 아닌데? 자, 확대가 더 안돼요. 원래 지도자의 집 어딨어? 가자. 나온다.
There's the doll.
이거 스파르타 거 같은데 느낌이.
If Podarkis hid that doll somewhere in his house, I'm going to find it.
This is a restricted area.
Best stay out of sight.
아, 이 시크릿 에어리어래. 아, 이게 뭐야? 올라간다. 뭐 어쩌라는 거지? 어차피 여기 털어야 돼, 한번. 미션이 있어서. 야, 그냥 보내주면 될 거 아니야. 이렇게 힘겹게 해야 돼, 이걸? 번거롭게. 저 여기 있으면 무조건 싸워야 돼요. 요란하게 죽네. 다 챙기고. 이렇게 조금씩 국력이 떨어지고 있어.
No, put it out, out!
뭐야, 갑자기 불 붙었어. 죽었어. 예. 모르겠지? 이러면? 자, 그 다음 퀘도 해야 되고 이것도 찾아야 되고 바빠. 오, 여 밑에 애들 주기로. 하하, 통 튕겼어. 안에도 있네요. 보물 한 개 캐면 여기 다 끝나. 여기 가서 찔러야지. 칼치. 버려. 네, 거의 다 죽였어. 2명 남았나 이제? 건물 안에 있네 얘는. 마지막 한 놈. 다 죽였어요. 하나 더 있다. 여기 지나가면 뒤에서 안 반대로 가네. 올라가 위로 올라가. 위로 올라가세요. 됐어. 다 죽였어 전부 다. 이제 딱 저 하나 남았어. 그러니까 왜 못 지나가게, 그냥 지나가게만 해줬으면 아무도 안 죽이고 템만 먹고 갔을 텐데 말이야. 여기 있다.
Bodarkis kept the doll Kira made for him. She engraved it with the letter P.
파파.
For Pater.
피는 파파였어.
Kira
파파.
have known all along. The rebels deserve the truth as well. Blood is everything to some people. They could abandon her if they knew Bodarkis was her father.
아, 이렇게 내 용병으로 데려오는 건가? 참, 키라도 기구하네 이거. 이미 죽여버렸는데 아빠를. 되게 막장 스토리 같아. 그런 게 있었어? 보편 수수께끼? 아니 도표 수수께끼 어딘지 알려줘야지. 레이더에 안 나와요. 그냥 찾아야 되나봐.
Large group of Athenians met up and are headed this way.
Who said?
벽에 있는 건가? 아닌데?
I should go catch them. Never see them.
왜 없어? 아 모르겠다. 그냥 캔하자.
Where's Kira?
She's...
Miss me already, Mistios? Kira, there's something I need to tell you.
That look on your face, so serious. Sit, relax, drink some wine.
아 조용히 따로
What I'm
얘기하자.
about to say is for you alone.
Follow me.
괜히 전체가 알아서는 좋은 게 없어요 저런 거.
Now that you have me all alone, what is it you want to tell me?
There is no other way to say this. Podarkis is your father.
What sort of joke is this?
This isn't a joke.
헐 레알?
I will kill you where you stand!
갑자기 그래?
This can't be.
Kira, I'm sorry.
He took everything from me. How did you find this?
I found your old house. I know about your mother.
I can still hear her screams. A storm of blue armor and red blades tore through our home. I had to run through Mater's blood to escape. I never returned to that place.
It was best you didn't.
It's good you told me in private. The men don't need to know this, not yet. But please, leave me for a while. I need to be alone.
이제 이렇게 영입할 수 있는 건가? 살인자의 글자. 아주 경험치가 막 엄청 높아. 자, 시간 줬잖아. 이제 빨리 얘기해줘. 어떻게 할 건지. 원래 이런 거 결말은 뭐냐면 와피스. 야 우리 함께 모험을 떠나자 이러면서 너무 좋아 이러면서 급 와피스 된다니까. 오 여기서 찾았어. 경고 변수수께끼. 잊지 못할 하룻밤. 이건 뭐야? 캐가 자꾸 생기네요. 깼는데 또 생기고 깼는데 또 생기고. 뭘 하면 잊지 못한 하룻밤이 될까? 보면 알겠죠, 정답을. 딱 이 바다로 가는 거네. 아마도 키란가? 야야야야 올라가야. 제가도 자동으로 되는 거네. 갑자기 밤이 됐어.
The people are happy.
As they should be! For the first time since Ares cursed us with war, the Delos Islands know freedom!
But where's Kira? It's not like her to miss a chance to drink with her troops.
She told me you kept her secret. I'm still shocked. Otharkis was a complicated man, but he was still her father. She snuck off to send him to the ferryman alone.
어.
All good warriors deserve their send-off, I suppose. Even Podarkis.
Pray that we're shown the same kindness when our time comes. In the meantime, there is wine to be drunk and tales to be told.
Make the tale great. The troops deserve it. Even Thaletas.
Certainly, if you can find him. And when you do, remind him, I still plan to tell him how I lost this eye.
And the crew? Ready to sail?
On your order. But first, let the crew enjoy a drink and a song. You deserve one too.
아, 작별 인사 이제 떠난다고? 그래. 딱히 뭐 한 것도 없는데 벌써 떠나네. 아쉽다. 아마 한 명은 제사 지내러 갔을 거고 한 명은 뭐 하는지 모르겠네요. 두 명이 이제 탈레타스랑 키라겠지. 두 명은 두 개가 뜨고 있으니까. 키라는 데리고 가고 싶다. 키라다 키라.
For the ferryman.
Go now. Into the river of black night and embrace the boundless gloom. You shall wander, obscure even in the house of Hades, flitting among the shadow dead.
옛날 그리스는 화장이 그거였나봐. 이게 저거 다 묻어버렸으면 무덤이 남아나지 않았을 거야, 땅이.
You shouldn't have to say goodbye alone.
I'm glad I'm not alone. I've wanted to watch him burn for so long. Now that it's happened, I thought I'd feel peace.
And what do you feel?
I used to feel vengeful. Now, empty.
다 앞을 보라는 거야. 1번, 3번 앞을이고 2번은 공감.
I was in your place once. The vengeance dies. Then the emptiness dies too. Give it time.
Time! I gave my entire life! I want it done. Kronos devours his children, rips them flesh from bone. Zeus had Prometheus torn open by birds for an eternity. Fate is cruel, and the gods are wicked.
Right here, right now, all that matters are the people who have fought for you. They need you now, not the gods.
You're right. They do need me. And I need them. We're rebels with nothing left to rebel against. They need me now more than ever. Thank you.
데려가는 게 아니야? 그냥 가는 거야?
What will you do next? Mykonos will need to rebuild.
Then that's what we'll do. But not to put it back as it was, not as Pater wanted. We'll make this place a new home for our people to be free, to live good lives.
Kira, he's gone. Your rebels are waiting.
They're celebrating. Let's celebrate with them.
이렇게 루트가 두 개인가 봐요.
Pater.
키라 루트랑 그니까 그 스파르타 병사 루트랑. 남자끼리도 막 추파 던지고 그런 건 아니지? 진짜 싫은데. 완전 토 나올 것 같은데 그런 거 하면. 자, 마지막. 여기 되게 괜찮은 섬이었어. 이런 데서 수영하고 싶다. 봐, 물 엄청 깨끗해. 이런 데 텐트 치고 한 하루 자면서 봐, 해수욕하기 딱 좋게 생겼어.
Thaletas? What are you doing out here?
Thinking. Praying. This was my time, Cassandra!
What?
This glory was supposed to be mine. But you took everything from me!
헐, 들켰다.
You took Podarkis. You took these islands.
사랑과 전쟁이
You took
되어버렸어.
Kira, my love!
Be reasonable, Thaletas.
I tried to be reasonable. I am not reasonable.
싸우나봐.
I am Spartan! We bow before...
야, 작별 인사가 너랑 싸우는 거야? 항복해. 우와, 항복해. 됐고. 오케이, 이 자식아. 하고, 한 대 찔렸어.
Put it out! It burns!
오. 정신 차려. 이렇게 죽을 거야?
Can't fight
세다.
forever. Death. You can't.
정신 차리세요. 죽이네. 참나. 아마 둘 중 하나인 것 같아. 얘를 도와주면 탈테스 도와주면 탈테스랑 그 좋은 일이 생기고, 키라를 도와주면은 키라랑 좋은 일이 생기고, 여자는 아마 탈테스 도와주고, 키라는 이제 남자가 도와주는 게 맞는 건가? 뭐 이런 식으로 하나 봐. 원래는. 펑. 뭐야, 왜 현상금 사니꾼이 붙어? 내가 불밖에 안 질렀는데? 국력 완전 망했어. 너무 좋아.
Thanks for being with me back there. I needed you.
I wanted to be. You know that.
Oh, did you hear? They're promoting Thaleta to general and sending him back to Sparta in the morning.
아, 탈퇴해서 죽었는데요?
That is what he deserves. May he sail safely to his distant shore.
네,
I sent
지옥에서
out 2 notes.
영원한
Response? Cassandra, the mighty eagle bearer.
영원한 장군이 될 거예요. 죽어서
Sparta.
지옥의 장군이 될 거야.
He's gone now. But we're together. Like Artemis and Apollo, like Mykonos and Delos. And the people are celebrating us.
They are. But soon I'll set sail.
Let the fates come when they may. Tonight, Cassandra, we are together. All of us. One family. One rebellion.
즐거운 밤이 되는 거야, 이렇게.
You fought well in battle, mistress.
산드라가 아니 키라가 없어졌어. 이제 가자. 다 했어. 할 일은.
You look ready to go.
Odarkis is gone, Kira's with her rebels, and I have other targets to hit.
Then we sail. But first, I may have told Kira you'd give a speech to the rebels before saying goodbye.
Let's say goodbye.
Sheridan, settle down, settle down. Cassandra has something she'd like to say.
Dilians! Today, you have your freedom. So celebrate! Let Dionysos fill your cup, and the muses sing your song.
And now, a toast to Cassandra, to victory!
그냥 지배자가 바뀐 것뿐인데 스파르타로.
A fine speech, though I'm not sure many of these rebels can imagine a free Delos.
I think they liked it.
Of course, of course. Who wouldn't? I'll round up the crew. See you back at the ship?
자, 이제 떠납시다. 이 섬의 모든 일을 완수했어요. 뜨거운 밤도 지내고 좋았어.
Socrates! The rebels are
Socrates
hunting
왜 여기 있어?
Athenians. What are you doing here?
I came to teach as I always do, but don't worry. I sail on a merchant ship set for Attica in the morning.
Wise as always. Thanks for coming to see us off. Speaking of being off, Varnavas, are we ready to sail?
The crew are in fine spirits, if a little hungover. But the ship is ready.
Good. I only wish we weren't leaving Kira alone to rebuild her home.
Are any of us truly alone, who have our friends and allies beside us?
Exactly. Do you remember what you told me when you first set foot on these sands?
I said we were here to kill Podarkis.
That's what we set out to do. And that's precisely what you did. They don't call you the mighty Mystios for nothing.
Who calls me that?
He does.
Now then, it's time we give the crew some orders. Where do we sail to next?
이제 엄마를 찾으러
I
가자.
won't rest until I know my family is safe. We do what we've always done. Follow their trail until I've brought everyone together again.
떠납시다. 베베 어디 갔어? 내 배가 저기 있는데? 야, 배 대놔야지. 뭐한 짓이야 이게. 아, 암만 저기서 내가 갔다고 해도 이건 좀 아닌데. 아, 이제 메인캐를 하러 가야 돼요. 재회, 어머니의 기도. 여기 바로 옆이거든, 낙소스. 갑시다. 꺼내. 출발.
We're moving now!
엄마를 보러 가자, 엄마.
Blaze on! Start rowing!
왜? 그냥 가.
Head for over water! Here we go!
Always need a break, Commander.
트라소니아 섬이래, 지금.
Ship on!
아, 아까 배, 잘못 들었다. 배에 뭐 바뀐 게 있었어요. 이거. 진홍빛 여명. 오, 디자인 안 이뻐. 이게 좀 더 나아. 오, 오리배 하수인. 나는 계속 했을 거야. 석판이 모자라서 스킬업을 못하네. 뭔가 이게 모대 석판이 많이 있어야 돼.
We'll wait for the Commander's return.
Faster!
엄마를 만나러 갑시다. 나와가.
Lower the sail! Get that sail up!
도착했어요. 낙소스.
Ready the line!
이번 배 멋있게 된다. 오. 여기 디오니소스의 포도원이라는 데가 있나봐. 디오니소스 걔잖아. 그 한때 개드립으로 많이 올라왔던. 내 흥이 깨져버렸으니까 책임져. 이 디오니소스니. 이 뭐니?
Blood or change? Phoenicus must choose.
This artist's work is everywhere. Their dislike is as clear as water.
The work of a coward. If they meant it, you'd have a sword to your throat right now.
You saw that crowd. Words are powerful. They're probably gossiping and plotting as we speak.
This rebel obviously wants attention. Someone should give it to them.
I had a similar thought. And I think that someone could be you.
Tell me where they are, and I'll put an end to this.
See the pigment of the paint. It's a rare color, and I only know one artist who chooses to use it. Last I heard, he lives in a cave at the Rutsuna waterfall.
Is the rest of this art as subtle?
More of the same. Death threats. The dusted Naxos must settle, or Phoenicus will be killed and replaced as Archon.
I know artists are sensitive, but something really made this one mad.
The city thinks war is coming, and they're not wrong. But they're certain that Phoenicus is the one driving us toward disaster.
I'll stop them.
We cannot answer their threats with violence of our own. That will add more fuel to the fire.
If that's what you want.
It is what she wants. Finnegas wants to fight for the people, not against them. Just stop them making any more art.
If you consider this
그냥
art,
죽이면 되는 거 아니야?
this came from whatever wrote this message. I'll take it to the art merchant.
아, 이것도 조사가 되네. 조사 지역이라고. 딱히 조사 아이콘이 안 떠. 이제 엄마를 찾으러 가야지. 어? 엄마, 내가 왔어요. 어디 있어요?
I won't be intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon.
But Archon, please, the
Xerxes,
merchants have...
I understand your concerns.
헐,
But protecting
프라타
the town and the
군인이야?
boys is
엄마가?
what's most important.
정관이야?
You may all go.
총사령관인가봐.
The meeting is over.
Cassandra.
엄마보다 애가 더 컸어.
When I closed my eyes, I could still see you fall. I thought I had lost you. Alexios is alive.
눈물 흘리는 것까지 구현했네.
They have him, don't they? I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? And now you tell me you're alive. You're both alive. It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods. No, I found you. Your brother. We have to get him back. He's too far gone. I gave up on you both once. Never again.
뭐야, 어떻게 찾으려고?
What
How
have
did you...
I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your brother and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Alexios was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But he did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized he was special and handed him over to the cult.
What do you mean, he was special?
What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons?
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
봐, 지금 지도자야, 지도자.
Panos has finally grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with powers. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity beckons.
원래 얘 따라다니는 호위병이 있어야 되는데 호위병이 없네.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone. Come on.
엄마 능력이 대단해. 성주라니.
Ella.
이것들이야? 들어가. 아니 그 물에서 싸우는데 야 엄마 방해되니까 저리 가.
Someone save me!
뭐야 이거?
You'll be dining with Hades!
완전 호구인데 이거? 그거를 제 발로 왔어.
I need water! Just... Pieces cut!
그렇지. 보여주고.
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning.
콜라우스
He would be
죽었는데?
proud.
Nikolaos might have played the part of my father, but he wasn't. He tried to kill me.
What he did was wrong, Cassandra. I hated him for it, but he did love you in his own way. I can assure you of that.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him?
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time.
Why didn't you tell me the truth about Nikolaos?
You were just a child. You looked up to him. I couldn't bring myself to take that from you then, and I'm sorry you know now.
I've been sheltered from the truth long enough. I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lamb.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
무슨 게?
If it's our family they fear, we'll reunite and give them a reason to be afraid.
Many have tried to stop them and failed.
We are not those people. Where others failed, we will succeed. I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
일 번
You've
애매하다
done
되게.
some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you. Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
Let's go.
보이병은 뛰어서 가. 불쌍하게.
Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetos.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a night alone. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything. Your general acted quickly, raising the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right.
Έλα.
Ιωνών κακών προϊστήμην.
일단 엄마 따라다니자. 뭐
The temple's coming along,
신전을
Evan.
짓고 있네.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They can if you don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
It's a good deed restarting construction. Ligdamis was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons we all should remember.
Have a good flight.
I do intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Phoenix.
What a strange day it has been.
But a good one.
I've certainly had worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable woman. But I see the burden you carry.
뭉치도
on your
존나
shoulders.
커졌어요.
Finding you has lessened it, I think.
I'm glad. But I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
I think they felt it was about time our family found each other again.
If we want to be truly united, we have to find Alexios and rescue him from the cult's grasp.
They are the source of all our pain, and they will cause more to many others unless we act.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to worry about now.
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos and then hunt down the cult together. Mirini, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods! I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult.
정치인 다
But before I can
됐네.
leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
What do you need?
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. But my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
엄마 뭐야? 엄마 개쿨해. 야, 적당히 해라. 자, 파로스를 가서 다 조질하는데? 일단은 요니소스 신전, 또 벽의 낙서도 조사해야 되고, 벽의 낙서부터 하고 갑시다. 요니소스 신전으로. 아까 봤었거든. 여기 그래.
This color looks strange. I should ask the art merchant where the artist could have got it.
쟤 엄마를 암살하려고 하는 거야, 뭐야? 저기 있다.
I'm on fucking fire!
덤벼.
Somebody get water!
오, 이렇게 해도 되는구나, 컨트롤이.
Somebody get water!
후! 죽었다. 자식이 말이야. 그림 여기도 있어요.
There's some hair stuck in the paint. Maybe from the brush the artist used? I'd better ask Angelos.
Μαρίαν, τροχομεναγγεία κεραμία εκ Κορίνθου και άλλα στινά σπουδαίας από...
I have some things to ask you.
Go on, it's the slow season.
I found these rock fragments near the graffiti. Do you recognize them?
That, my friend, is emery, used for various artistic endeavors. Won't give the pottery as good of a shine in that state, though.
Emery? The rock? Is it found on Naxos?
It's mined from the Rotsuna waterfall.
This pigment is only used in the graffiti. Has anyone been buying this from you?
I do remember a man asking about this color now that you mention it.
Just him?
Yes, from what I remember. I didn't have any when he asked. He seemed impatient and asked if anyone else sold it.
I found this hair stuck in the paint of the graffiti. Does it mean anything to you?
Many artists here on Naxos use wild animal hairs to form the bristles of their paintbrushes.
What animal is this hair from?
It's too long to be a deer. I've heard that some thrill seekers like to get hairs from the bears that live on the island. They're mad if you ask me, but artists are an unusual sort.
Thank you. Eroso.
Maybe you'll buy something next time.